wait, before we got here, me and my brother tried to make a game without communicating to each other using Max to D engine. We have time to create the game. After 24 hours, we have our turn to improve the game. Okay, let's start. Hi guys, I am the first to create the game. My game plan is like cooking game. So first, let's create a new project. First thing I added is the ground. And after that, the player. Look how cool is the player. The next step is to put this on Max to D. Okay, we now done. I even done coding the joystick system to work. If this game actually cooking game, so we need is food, so I made a meat. I even make a cow, so you need to kill cow to get meat. As you can see, I now finish adding that on Max to D. All we need is to show you all the result. I added blood so that it's look like a bloody game. And I added the main room. And in the side, I add inventory. And our final thing to add is tree. Look, in the side, you can even chop it to get wood. I think my time is up, so I gonna give this to next developer because it's her turn.
Hey guys, it's my turn, and I'm planning to make this game into a masterpiece cooking simulator game. But first, let me just check the game on what do we already have in this game. This is cool because we can already move around, and I notice that we are holding a kitchen knife here. There's also an object that look like a furnace in there, and a different rooms here, and as we can see there's 2 cows here, but I think is where we gather a recipe for cooking. In the next room we can already see the trees in here. By the way, I don't want to waste any time playing the game. I will start turning this into a masterpiece cooking simulator game. But now I'll just skip the video to my very first plan, which is changing the map. And here it is, the new map. As you can see, the map is much larger than the previous one, and a new texture for the floor, grass, walls, and fences. And I even changed the position of the cows here. The next thing I did is adding a cooking menu so we can navigate and start cooking. But the problem is I only added one type of food, which is a pork. That's why I'm planning to add one more in the future. But before all of that, I already implemented a cooking system, but for now, it's a very buggy, because as you can see, I didn't gather any resources or recipes, and I can still cook without those. So that's the problem I'm going to fix first. And I fixed those problems, we can now cook a raw pork. But first, we need to gather recipe by killing these cows. We can now start cooking, but we need to choose a food, but currently the game only had a pork. Guys, I'm going to skip the video. Here's the overall result. As you can see, I added bread so the game doesn't feel very empty, and I also added a customer.